since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Fenix.
Welcome guys, happy Thursday, aka Friday Junior. Hope you all are having a great week and are as ready for Friday as I am. Just listen to this storm going through Kansas City right now. I hope you can hear the winds. It is crazy, but you know what? It's starting to get a little better now compared to when I first set up the stream. It's looking to clear up a little bit, but we have a nice storm cell passing over Kansas City today. And so it's going to be a spicy departure. It is very windy. We're going to check the METAR and look at all the numbers and everything like that. But yeah, just by the looks and sounds of it, it should be a spicy departure out of here. And we are doing Toronto Thursdays as part of our weekly ritual. So the only thing is right now I don't see Toronto Center online. I'm hoping that they're not skipping this Thursday in terms of the VATSIM event going on into Toronto, but who knows? In any event, we'll make it work, even if it has to be an uncontrolled arrival it is what it is. But hopefully, I'm hoping they'll come online. The only thing is, last week around this time they were already online, so that's the only thing I'm thinking. But who knows? Welcome everybody as you come in. I hope I hope you guys don't forget to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And we are in Kansas City in the tropical sim scenery, and it doesn't look bad. It's pretty good on performance. They have a whole bunch of like bunched up people. I don't know if they did this on purpose. They're very friendly with each other around here in Kansas, I guess. But aside from that, welcome. We are back in the Fenix, and today it was updated. So I made sure I installed the .407, the version that ends in .407. So that is installed and good to go. We're in the Air Canada livery with the CFM engines, back in the CFM engines today, and we are on VATSIM, like I said, so it should be a fun one. Let us enjoy this Thursday flight, and as we're all looking forward to Friday, let's get it started. Let me first go ahead and do a screenshot here. Boom, screenshot, save, looking good. Air Canada 230, that's our call sign today. So let's hop in the pit. Haven't been in this bird in a while. Let's import our flight. So we are going to Toronto from Kansas City. We have our ground power connected, chocks connected. I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. So we're gonna come up here, come up here and go battery 1. We're looking for 24 volts, which we have 27 of. Beautiful. Battery 2, beautiful. External power, and we're gonna go nav lights, and we're gonna go emergency exit lights to armed, no smoking to auto, crew supply for the oxygen on, and CVR is gonna be on ground control and test it. That checks. Captain for the evac, and we're gonna go aiders nav. Beautiful. And we'll wait for the aircraft to do the self-test and all that good stuff. I'll even get boarding going. Bring them over to a cold and dark aircraft. No problem at all. Let's do APU fire test. Engine 1. Engine 2. And I'm wondering what got updated as part of this latest update from Fenix. I didn't have a chance to go through the flight logs or through the change logs, but alright, let's come over here to the McDo, and it says open aft cargo, open forward cargo. Okay, so forward cargo, aft cargo, good. So we are rocking the CFM 56, and our nav database is good till 15th of May today. Good. Let's go ahead and initialize our flight. Flight initialization, request that from the McDo. Should populate Air Canada 230, service from Kansas City to Toronto, and alternate's going to be Ottawa. Hour and 48 minutes estimated en route today. That looks good to me. So let's go over here and init request there. Good. What's my cost index on today's flight? Let's get our OFP out. Cost indexing 33,370. 33,370 with an ISA deviation today of +1. So we're gonna go -56. Let's align the IRSs on reference, and we'll go wind, request the data. CTAF frequency here is 128.2, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in here in radio 1. And we'll go Unicom for the backup, beautiful. So wind is in. We got the climb and descent info, good. For our departure, I'm expecting runway 19 left today via the Royal 1 to Bowdoin. So we're gonna go 19 left, Royal 1, Bowden transition, insert. And then we're gonna come here. We're gonna go Nuber 6 to, so we're not gonna follow this because in real life they're doing runway 06 left according to flight radar. So I'm not gonna go 15 left, although I would like to because I don't think we've ever done a landing on 15 left, and I don't even know how that approach looks like, to be honest, but we're gonna follow the real life procedures. So Nuber 6 left. We're gonna go here, and of course if ATC comes online then we'll follow what they give us. So it's gonna be a Nuber 6 from, our transition is gonna be from money. Show me the money. And then Novaya for the approach. Insert that. Looks good. There they are. Loading in. And that's just a direct X12 bug. Ignore that. Good old DX12 doing its thing. Good. So our route is in. Let's review it real quick. We'll go plan. Turn on our VORs. And we'll go constraints. So, looks like it's a left turn or right turn out. Let's get our charts in. Is that the correct position? That's not sure. Oh yeah, we are here, but we're not facing that way. We're facing this way. That's fine. Departure is going to be on the, what do I say? Royal 1 departure. So it's going to be Royal 1 departure, all runways, climb and assign heading or for radar vectors to appropriate course, to appropriate route, maintain 10,000. Expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. So we're gonna go 19 left, take off, and then we'll take a right to Keiko. Okay, 19 left for, I guess we can do a left turn out. We'll vector ourselves to Keiko and then go on route Keiko, Jethro, RNs to Bowden. So this one's a right turn out, but we'll do a left turn out. We'll vector ourselves. Keiko, Jethro, errands, Bowden, good. Let's go through the flight plan here. Everything's connected up, and we're expecting a nice straight in into 06 left from in Toronto. Good. For our loading today, mass and balance, I'm expecting a zero fuel weight of 129.1 with 5,000 pound, or how much fuel do I need? Block fuel of 19,000, good. We're not near our estimated landing max landing weight of 142. We're going to be estimating landing weight of 137, so I can take a little bit more fuel, especially with the bad weather here. But the weather down in Toronto is glorious. Alex Game, welcome. MC Alex Game, happy Thursday to you. Welcome. Let's take 20,000, or whatever. We'll take 2,300, sure. Let's make it 2,500. Good. We got 153 passengers. Apply, load. We'll do that instantly, and we can send this to the, I love this make do thing feature, right? You can just send it to the make do. In it, B. Let's get our taxi fuel breakdown. So taxi fuel is going to be 500 pounds I need. And route reserves are going to be 1.5 today, with an alternate for Ottawa of 4.1, and final reserves of 2.4. Looking beautiful. 129.1 on the zero fuel weight, 30.7 on the center of gravity. 129.1, 30.7, 129.1, 30.7 looks good to moi. We're going to come over here for our performance. We're taking off runway 19er left. Conditions are wet, stormy. Flaps optimal, force toga no, anti-ice. Anti-ice off. It's actually clearing up a little bit now. So anti-ice off, packs on. Good. Sync the load sheet. Winds. Oh yeah, let's get the weather information. So I'm gonna come over here before I do anything else. I'm gonna set our altimeters. Let's get a weather request down in Kilo Mike Charlie India. We'll get the METAR. There we go. Received. We'll accept our load sheet, by the way. We'll accept the later one. 129.1 and 30. It's always a little bit off. I think that's a glitch. Accept. Weather data. So, as of 6 o'clock, so 16 minutes ago, winds are 120 at 21, gusting 31. We're expecting runway 19er, so the winds are going to be a little bit of, well, a lot of left crosswind component actually, especially with a gust. Overcast 1100, 1111, altimeter 29er, peak wind observed 120 at 31 knots at 2154 Zulu, so 6 minutes before 22. Good. So altimeter 29er 89, altimeter 89, 89, and 89. And just as a courtesy check, what is my airport elevation? 1027,000. Interesting. It should be a little bit more, huh? But I'm gonna go by the latest information. I'm not gonna make altimeters up, so we'll stick with this 29er 89. Good. Looks good to me. Let's get our speed. So we got that. We got the weather 29er 89. Let's calculate. We're V1ing 135, rotation speeds 146, 49 on the V2, transition altitude flight level 180, and 2480 on the thrust reduction. Interesting, our acceleration height is different. Usually all three of these match. So thrust reductions at 2480, but acceleration height, it wants us to accelerate sooner. Very interesting. 57 on the flex 2, temperature 2 on the flaps, down 0.2 on the trim. We'll send that to the McDo. Speeds are set. And that's all she wrote. Down here we're gonna come, where's our squawk? We're gonna squawk, according to SimBrief, it told me to squawk 2135. Good. We're gonna go squawk. Turn down the sounds and have a look at the boarding situation outside. I think passengers all finished boarding. Everything's good to go. Yeah, it really looks like it's clearing up now. Oh, I hate this DirectX 12 glitch. It's so ugly. So ugly. But I'm hoping this is just a one-off for Kansas City. It looks pretty brutal, but let's go ahead and ignore that. And what was our CTAF? 128.0. 128.2. 128.2. So let's go 128.2 here. Good. Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230, radio check. I guess no one's on frequency. Let me check my settings. Check. Good. Good. Yeah, I think just no one's around. Okay, no problem. We are pretty much done with the pre-flight. Someone messaged me, says keep up the good work, very good streams. Appreciate you. Appreciate whoever said that. Thank you. Good. Let's go APU. So we'll go fuel pumps. Seatbelt signs on. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU. And let's hear it. Oh yeah, I hear it kicking. Here we go. I'm gonna do a screenshot here too. With those clouds, it looks pretty spicy. Good, we'll wait for the avail light. Alright, APU is available. Let's go ahead and turn on APU bleed. Pack should fire away. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my external power now. Ground power. Beacon lights on. And we're ready for push and start. So for our push and start, we're going to expect... We're going 19er left, so nose to the right. As per our chart. We're gonna expect to taxi, get over here onto either Delta, yeah, we can go on Delta, either Juliet or Fox, well, Delta, Foxtrot, it'll be nice and easy to Echo 1. So let's go GSX. Actually, first of all, parking brakes are, we're gonna lock the cockpit door and check parking brakes are set. Thrust levers, idle, good. Let's go ahead and fire them up. So GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Have a little sip of tea.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello. Like I said, most of the storms seem to be passing now. It's just a little bit of leftover clouds. It was really bad half an hour ago when I was getting ready for the stream. I was like, holy moly, the weather's bad here.
Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, bypass pin has been inserted. Checked. And I'm gonna, like I said, take a... actually, MCI is part of our waypoint. Interesting. So, okay. No problem. So, on departure, then we're gonna go right turnout and overfly the Kansas City VOR, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, let's close up all the doors and get rid of the chocks, and we'll be on our way.
Locking gear.
Thank you. Set our top altitude 10,000 per the SID. Good.
Release parking brakes, please.
You got it.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Kansas City traffic, Southwest 1549, we'll be taxiing the 19 left via Delta Echo. We'll be holding short 19 left for departure for Kansas City.
And Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230 radio check.
Got you 5x5, my friend.
Thank you. Alright, beautiful. Start them up. Give me engine number 1. We got N2. I said nose right. I don't know why GSX has been really on something these days. I fully said nose right and it's doing me nose left. Why you gotta do me like that, GSX? Why you gotta do me like that? I guess it'll swing it around or what? Maybe it'll swing it around. Block time going on. I think there's something with this airport. Even when I was loading like from the Microsoft screen, it looked weird. Something looked off about it. I think GSX, the way it's mapped out the airport, it's not matching the scenery. I think this is just a problem local to Kansas City, to be honest. No problem. At this point, I'm just going to swing it around.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
So this is the DirectX 12 bug I was talking about. Let me see if I try this. I wonder if I go... I'll load out. See if that fixes it. There's that Southwest over there, taxiing. Sometimes if you zoom all the way out and zoom back in, it'll fix it.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
A little bit better.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, we got 2 good engine starts. Let's go ahead and engine start switches to normal. And we're gonna go APU bleed off. APU master switch can come off. We're gonna go taxi lights on. We're gonna set flaps 2. And takeoff trim was, I believe, down 0.2, was it? Down 0.2. So let's go ahead and set that 0.2 units checked. Ground proximity or predictive wind shear, ground clouding system, and systems going on. Good. Good. Let's do a flight control test. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full aft, neutral, forward neutral on the elevators. Rudder check. Full right neutral, full left neutral. Flight control test complete. And we're ready to taxi. Let's swing it around. So they are gone with the bypass pin. We are good to go. A little bit of asymmetric thrust. And we're gonna swing it all the way around. Alright, beautiful. Cabin secure.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230, taxiing to runway 19 left via Delta Foxtrot Echo 1, Kansas City. Yeah, it's definitely cleared up though. I see the sun coming out now. Look at the beautiful reflection of the sun on the wings. That looks awesome. Again, I'm curious what the changes were to the Fenix as part of this update. Looks like a portion of the airport's actually under construction. So this is part of the scenery. This is not a DirectX 12 bug. It's actually under construction. I see the precast concrete barricades around it. Hold your ears. Scott, welcome, dude. Happy Thursday. Nothing. The only thing you missed is these ugly DirectX 12 bugs I was trying to get rid of, but no matter how much I zoom out and in, they kind of come back. Scott, there's something wrong with this Kansas City, and in Microsoft, even like when I try to enter into the sim, into KMCI from the menu, the parking positions weren't matching the scenery. And the way GSX pushed me back, it pushed me back the opposite side of where I wanted my nose. So I'm guessing there's a glitch with Kansas City here. The scenery is not matching the coordinates internally, or whatever. So we're gonna stay in the ramp area, or should we just get onto Delta? Maybe an update? Who knows? So I'm gonna stay here in the ramp area. I'm just gonna swing a left here. But yeah, welcome Scott. Ready for Friday, my friend. And the weather was a lot worse when I was waiting for the stream to start. The worst of the storm seems to be behind us. The reason I picked Kansas City today was because of the storm. I wanted it to be a little spicy, but it's not even raining anymore, so not too bad. Look at that. Sun's coming out, looking good. Heading to Atlanta for the weekend. Beautiful. What you flying on?
Kansas City traffic, Southwest 1549 is going to be lining up 19 left for Kansas City.
Screenshot. Alright, just driving 3.5 hours. Cool. Safe travels. So we're gonna go all the way around the terminal. Beautiful. Alright, the DX12 bug seems to be gone now. Everything's looking good. So we're gonna hang our left on Foxtrot and join 19er left at Echo 1. Again, I'm hoping VATSIM comes online for Toronto. Maybe they're skipping this Thursday, because I don't see them online. Usually they're online by now, which is not a good sign, but Approach is online, so that hints to me, Approach came online 3 minutes ago, so that hints to me maybe Toronto Center will come online soon as well. No problemo. So it's not going to be the first left at Juliet, I'll just take a left at Foxtrot. But aside from the DirectX 12 bug, the sim's running well, the scenery is looking good. This is the Tropical Sim KMCI. The Fenix, like I said, has been updated. I haven't had a chance to look at the change logs. I'm wondering what they changed, but we have version .407 installed. Shouldn't be too much of major changes, otherwise the flight sim community would have been raving about it, and I haven't really heard much about it. Oh, look at that Southwest. Safe flight, Southwest. Take care. Rotate. See ya. Hit a little bit of wind shear there, but aside from that, looking good. So we're gonna take a left on Foxtrot here. That was a beautiful takeoff by that Southwest. left on Foxtrot. We are clear on the left, clear on the right. Ooh, someone's landing, 19 left. I didn't hear them make any radio calls, eh? Oh, go around, go around. No? Oh my god, bounce. Oh my god, that was a smash. That was a smash by that United, and they're not even talking to anybody on CTAF. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, dude? You gotta announce your position on VATSIM, on CTAF. Seems like a cowboy. Rogue cowboy. Because they're landing 19 right. Should be landing 19 right. Someone else is landing. Holy moly! How come no one's on CTAF? The only one I heard on CTAF was the Southwest guy. Look at that left crosswind. All right, I'm gonna make sure I look closely for traffic before I go, because it seems like people are not into announcing their position on CTAF here for some reason. But we got a straight windsock from the left side, so that's going to be spicy. Many are still using Unicom? Oh, okay. So they're just not up to speed. Alright, you know what? I'm going to switch to Unicom for 2 seconds here just to make sure I don't hear any pilots being like, I'm on final for 19 left. Just in case they want to be using Unicom. Just have a little sip of our peppermint tea. Yeah, winds are 120, gusting 31. 120 at 20, gusting 31 or something like that. So you can tell the windsock is straight out. So definitely over 15 knots. Look at that. It is going to be a spicy takeoff. We're going to need... so left crosswind, I'm going to need lots of right rudder. Yeah, Scott, I already did that. So with the Southwest that took off, I did a radio check before that. He said, I got you 5x5. Alright, looks like it was just those two rogue United pilots. One of them absolutely had a smasher landing too. Alright, that's Echo 2. We're going to go to Echo 1 and line up a weight. Curious if there's going to be any changes to the flight model as part of this latest Fenix update. Cabin crew, please be prepared for departure. Alright, so it's going to be a right turnout to the VOR, and we're going to fly to the northeast. Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230, lining up runway 19 left for a right departure, or a right downwind departure to the north, Kansas City. Alright, final looks clear to me. Let's go ahead and strobe. What a lineup. Door, forward cabin, probably a bug. Okay, it was never open, but it just opened by itself. That's not a good sign. Takeoff config, test again. Okay, sure. It's acting a little bit buggy, to be honest. Alright, let's take a screenshot here. The door just randomly popped open by itself, and it's not even a 737 MAX. Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230 departing runway 19 left for a right turnout departure to northeast Kansas City. Alright, let's go, y'all. Heels to the floor. Stable. Okay, man flex 57 SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. Thrust set. Check. Hundred knots, check. B1, let her fly. Crab into the huge wind, positive rate. Get up. Nav, check. Hold your ears. The door's open again. What the heck? Why does the door keep coming open? Oh man. Anyways, fly the aircraft. I think that's a bug. 1,000 feet. Thrust climb, climb, auto thrust. Yeah, the door's open. Flaps up. Let's go heading mode. Flaps up. Kansas City traffic, Air Canada 230 departed, runway 19 left, climbing out at 4,000 feet, right turnout, departure to the northeast via the Royal 1, last call, Kansas City. Oh man, okay. So I don't think we can do this because the door keeps opening and it's not going to pressurize. Hold on, let me go autopilot on. Actually, hold on. Let's take a right turn. So there's no way I can close this door. Cabin pressure is low difference, yeah. That tends to happen. I think it's the update, guys. It's a little bit buggy. We're already past the storm system. Now, what do we do with this? Max flight level 100, MEA Mora. Expect high cabin altitude, aircraft, vertical speed reduce. Why does the door keep popping open? Yeah, it doesn't want to pressurize, so do we have to come back and land? There's no way to close the door, huh? Anybody have any ideas? Alright, I'm gonna maintain 10,000 for now. Yeah, check. Associated. Searching for a quick key. Yeah, because I really don't feel like going back, landing, and then doing it again, because there's no guarantee if I do it again, if the same thing won't happen again. So much for the Fenix update. Such a weird bug, yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. We're gonna come here. I'm just gonna give myself direct. Aircan 230 cleared direct Keiko. Direct Keiko Aircan to 230. Alright. What we can do is just maintain 10,000 all the way to Toronto. Or, okay, here's the options. Let me go autopilot on. Oh, look at the speed. Oh, this thing is buggy. This thing is buggy. Look at the speed. Why is it? What are you doing, dude? Speed. Okay, give me 280. Autopilot. Do we have autopilot? Okay, we have autopilot. Let's troubleshoot. So we have a door issue. So we're not gonna have pressurization of the cabin. Either we continue 10,000, which was gonna take a lot of gas. The other option is to just ignore it. We can always pretend like we're not gonna die. Eric Condor, welcome. Having a little bug issue. The doors don't want. The doors keep opening. The section can. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to close the door. Look at this. I fully closed it. I closed it, Eric. It's a bug. It's not like I forgot. And look at the managed speed. It's like jumping up and down. It's like bugging down, bugging up. Look at that. What are you doing, dude? Okay, now it's... Oh my god. It is... This thing is completely chewed out. GSX Pro, maybe it's triggering the door to... I don't think so. I'll try closing it. I'll exit GSX. Okay. Really not sure what to do here. Just because... Let me turn this down. Okay, guys. Can we just agree that... Since it's not my fault and this is being buggy, should we just continue on to Toronto and just pretend like we're not gonna all die due to a pressurization issue, or should we just cruise 10,000? But then again, I don't know how much gas, that we might not have enough gas. to get to Toronto. This thing is bugging out. Like, seriously, I'm not impressed at all. I was like looking forward to seeing what changed as part of the update, but instead this is what I gotta freaking deal with. Because, like, yeah, I could go back and land at MCI, but the problem is, I'm pretty sure the same thing's just going to happen again. This aircraft is bugging out, which is very unfortunate because I was so looking forward to the Fenix today. Could be with a GSX and its connection to Fenix. What's your ETA? I'm flying to Cuba, from Cuba to YYZ. 7:31, we got ETA 37 past the hour, so about hour or 2 hours, hour and 45. Alright, I think the best course of action, guys, for the I'm sorry to ruin your realism, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and climb up and I'm going to ignore the pressurization. So in real life, we'll all pass out, we'll need to wear masks, we'll all die, but because it's not my fault, I didn't forget. If I genuinely forgot to close the door, I'll come back and land. But this is a bug. So I'm just going to do this. Let's just ignore it. Let's go all the way up to 37,000. Can we make an exception for good old Simple today? Can we not crucify Simple for this? Let's go ahead and do this. So I can't even have managed speed because it's bugging. It's completely bugged up. Look at that. It jumps from 250 to 280. So I don't trust that. Pull speed. Climbing out of 10,000. Usually I'd be doing a pressurization check right now. The cabin altitude is 10,000. Yeah, we're all gonna die. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But it's a bug. What am I gonna do? Look at this. Come on. Dude, you're not even a 737 MAX. Like, what are you thinking? Alright, we're just gonna ignore it. Cabin crew advise max flight level 100 or your MEA or your maximum off-route obstruction altitude. Cabin altitude greater than 14,000. Passenger oxygen masks on. Low differential pressure. Expect high cabin rate. How do you turn on the oxygen masks? Alright, how about this? We'll just get them to wear masks. Is it mask manual? Nope. Passenger oxygen, it's auto. Cabin crew, hold your breath. Is this how you do it? Mask man on? So that's auto, so the masks should automatically deploy. We got a cabin altitude of 14,000. Yeah, hypoxia is starting to set in. Oh my god, I'm a little sleepy. Why do I feel so happy? Whoop. Later. Okay, let's don our masks. How do you wear this bad boy? It's not like this. I know in the 757 for Flight Factor, you can actually put on your mask, but I don't think you can do it here. Okay, let's pretend we put on our mask. Let's pretend we'll go... Yeah, okay, there you go. It works. So, passenger masks are on. Attention crew, please ensure all the cabin is secured with masks on, please. Alright, ECAM actions. Cabin pressure, excess cabin altitude, cabin crew advice check, max flight level 10. We're going to ignore that. Passenger oxygen masks on, expect high cabin rate, that's checked. Clear ECAM. Door open, associated. Clear ECAM. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Let's just enjoy the scenery. Screw it. It's kind of unfortunate because we're really looking forward to this, but we'll still have a good flight if we can just get over the mask issue. Like I literally closed, the door popped open right when I lined up on the runway. I closed it again and then it opened again as soon as we departed. So, what are you gonna do? Climbing at 18,000. Yeah, I'm just gonna trek on. Let's keep moving on. Yeah, it's a very weird because I didn't even like hear anything on Discord or anything like, or any other streamers much like, well, I didn't check much, but the ones that I did look at, they weren't really talking about Fenix updates. So this update kind of came quietly and it's buggy as hell. Let's see if we have Toronto VATSIM on. Ooh, there we go. On the bright side, we got Toronto Center online now. We got Toronto Approach online, so it's going to be a fun flight. Hopefully the bugginess is only limited to this and nothing else. As you can see, the masks are on, but it's not modeled, so you can't really see it, but hopefully we have enough oxygen to get us to Toronto. At least the autopilot's working, knock on wood. Looks ridiculous. It's crazy to think that that actually happened in real life to the 737, the Alaska 737 MAX 10 or MAX 9 or whatever it was. That's crazy to think. But aside from that, how good is the sim looking on this lovely Thursday evening? Yeah, we got no pressurization. No problem. Your WestJet 1208. So you said you're flying from Cuba? We got some VATSIM on the South, the Caribbean. MUCC to YYZ. So when are you estimating landing in Toronto? 2 hours? Nice. So we should be arriving at the same time, Eric. If I want to be precise about it, it's 0037 right now is 23. So hour and 37 minutes. We should be landing. Super disappointed in Fenix today. I think they might have just rushed out. They might have rushed this update. Who knows? Or maybe it's just my computer. Let me know if anybody else has issues with the latest version. Okay, so you're going to be landing around 0107 Zulu, or you're going to be en route for an hour and 7 more minutes?
traffic.
Oh my
Southwest
gosh.
2205 is taxiing via Delta. Foxtrot holding point Echo 2. KMCI traffic.
Thank you. Why are you yelling? Switch over to Unicom. Let's go Mach 0.8. We'll speed it all the way up. Oh well, shit happens. Let's go here. Actually, let's get a weather check down in Toronto. Ignore that, you don't see that. I'm just gonna leave it on another page. 0107 Zulu, okay, cool. So what are we, 0037? So yeah, you're gonna be landing a little bit after us, Eric. CYYZ Aviation, what is going on, dude? So Alex Game says I did do a couple flights in the new Fenix update and I didn't have that issue, so it must be just mine. Wonderful. CYYZ Aviation, if you're just joining us, you missed it. There's a bug with my aircraft where the door popped open. So we're all flying with masks on. There's no cabin pressurization. Look at that. But yeah, welcome CYYZ. Happy Thursday to you, sir. CYYZ Aviation, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, it's not even a 737 MAX, and look what's happening. That's exactly what I said. (150) at 8, sky clear, 8, -7, 30, 35. I'm hoping it's just a one-off, guys. Like if I reload the sim and do it again, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I don't know. I have a bad feeling that it will be buggy because it's not just the door bug, it's also the managed speed mode. It just doesn't want to work properly, you see? Like, why is it bugging so low? Come on, dude. Yeah, the door. So the door popped open when I was about to run. When I was about to line up on the runway, I closed it again, and I was already like kind of iffy about it. I'm like, why is it randomly opening? But I ignored it. I'm like, okay, I'll close it. And then I tried to. I took off, and as soon as I took off, it's like gave me a message the door's open again. I'll fly my Fenix tomorrow night to see what happens. Yeah. Well, according to Alex up there, it looked like he flew it and he didn't have that issue. So it might just be my computer, but might be my luck. Oh, question, guys. This new update, was I supposed to do a fresh install? Because I installed it over the top. Maybe that's what's causing the bug. Maybe it's meant to be a fresh install. Who knows? Like I said, I didn't want to go through the process of setting it up all over again from scratch, so I just installed it over the top. But having said that, I usually do that, and there's no issues whatsoever. You always do fresh installs? Okay, maybe that's what I gotta do. But honestly, the other times I just did it over the top and it was completely fine. But maybe I should try that, guys. Maybe that's why it's a bit buggy. I wonder what Fenix themselves recommend. I do fresh installs. I don't know how to do it correctly because I'm new to this. Okay, maybe I should do a fresh install then. It's just such a pain in the ass because I gotta set up everything from scratch, recalibrate my thrust levers and all my camera stuff. So we're on the Nuber 6 arrival to runway 6 left. And we'll do an approach. ILS 6 left. $735. Now on the Nuber arrival, let's see. We're gonna be coming in from Money to Shot to Penalty to Penalty. Oh, okay. Money Shot Penalty Box. Ah, it's a hockey reference. Money Shot Penalty Box. Okay. Nuber, and then you want to be at ICPAT for 7,000. So we're going to be cruising 37,000. So 30,000 to lose. That's, I'll call it 93 out. ICPAT was it? India Kilo Bravo Alpha Tango. Good. What is our... We'll say 93 out. There we go. So there's our descent fixed ring. Beautiful. SAT minus 35. Yeah, give me anti-ice. Let's not have more problems here. Already have everybody donning masks. I'll do open climb. We got a little bit of tailwind as well. We have a ground speed of 527. Your comment about the throttle, thrust reverser issue with the TCA throttle for Boeing. I do have the TCA throttle for Boeing, but I don't use it. I've never used it. I've used it like once last year. I always use the Honeycomb Bravo, so I wouldn't know, man. Just try remapping it. For reversers, yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Looks like we got a company message. Delay code for 20 minutes. We have bigger fish to fry than that. Nevertheless, let's blame it on the dispatch. Oh, it's a mechanical problem? Oh, then you're gonna have to warranty that. I would reach out to the thrustmaster and let them know that it's malfunctioning. They should be pretty good at that, at getting back to you. That's what I would do, Eric. Maybe it's defective. It used to work, but so like when you say it's a mechanical problem, does it feel off? Like does it not click properly, your reverser? I have my Boeing TCA, so it's like collecting dust. I haven't touched it in years because it's so easy for me to just use the Honeycomb Bravo for all the different aircrafts. That's what I would recommend for anybody in terms of throttle quadrant. Honestly, the Honeycomb Bravo, it's so versatile. Oh yeah, that's a problem. I'm gonna find some YouTube videos, CYYZ, Roger. Yeah, see if there's a fix for that, but if you tried remapping it and it doesn't work, then yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a defective product to me. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Back with you. Looks like it doesn't have enough juice to go Mach 0.81, so we'll climb Mach 0.8. And you know what? We'll climb Mach 0.78 just to get up there, and then we'll cruise as fast as we can to Toronto. Looking forward to the ATC. Can probably tune them in early. Toronto Center is 125775. Probably not in range yet. Seatbelt signs off, although they have their masks on, so they can't really go anywhere anyway, but alright, let's listen to Toronto Arrival in real life. This is liveatc.net for now until we get closer to Toronto.
Air Canada 965, our traffic is 4,000. 4,000, Air Canada 965. Guys at 187, traded 340 to send 3,000.
Right 340 to send 3,000.
Our traffic at 187.
Arrival hello, Jazz 995, 12.7 for 11,000 with Oscar set for 6 left.
Jazz 995.
So they're doing 6 left.
036 to send 8,000.
Send 8,000, Jazz 995.
Good to know they're doing 6 left in Toronto. That's what we're planning. Hopefully that's what VATSIM gives us.
1835. 1835, we're good. Guys at 187, continue heading 010. Continue heading 010. Approach runway 05, maintain speed 200 knots or greater.
It will descend on the right passenger, the ILO 05, 200 knots or greater, Canada 740.
Right.
Just get a little bit of a faster climb going, so we'll do Mach 0.77. Sooner we can get to cruising altitude, the sooner we can put our nose down and go fast. Really happy Toronto Center came online. Love Toronto Thursdays.
Put a 360 arrival, runway 05, descend 8,000. Descend 8,000 for a 360.
Can air turns at 187, get flown to 170.
There's at 187, get us Chris.
Alright, 1,700 feet to go.
Cruise 1900, base turn will be around the sea lot. Descend 4,000, then reduce speed 200 knots. 4,000, 200 knots, check for marks, Rouge, encounter. That's 995 from now, directing Darby, descend 6,000.
Direct Darpu, descend 6,000, Jazz 995.
Air Canada 740, arranged to cross Kerpu at speed 170 knots.
Kerpu, 170 knots to Canada 740.
Kerpu 170 knots.
Air Canada 18. Air Canada 965, trading 320.
So for our approach course 057, so it's going to be 060 pretty much. Three, 4, 3, 3, 7.
Air Canada 965, this is 3,000, Air Canada 965.
Let's do our extended runway center line.
Air Canada 965, train heading 030, NSF, approach range 061. Flight heading 0.035 hours, Jazz 995, maintain present heading, descent 4,000.
Oh no, I was way off.
Present heading, descent 4,000, Jazz 995.
237, that's what I meant.
Arrival leaving west of 2507, 11-7 for 11,000 with Oscar. Bush 2507, arrival morning 06 left.
237.
036, 8,000 cancel all restrictions. Well, thanks. Unrestricted 8,000, line descent 2507.
There we go. Got the engine extended runway center line, 10 mile fixed ring, 5 mile fixed ring. Good. And we're about to get to our cruising altitude now. Beautiful. 250 feet to go. We'll cruise Mach 0.80. Set manage speed. No, I won't, because you're buggy. And we're expecting to land with 9,800 pounds, so I'll call it four less than our current gross weight. So 139.2 for landing, 139.2. So arrival, 6 left. Conditions, sky clear, everything looks good. So dry, apply METAR. I said 139.2. Low auto brakes. So we have 9,700 feet. We only require 7,700 feet with 15% safety factor on top of that. So auto brakes low will work just fine.
142 with you in descent, 12-2 for 10,000. Kind of 142 arrival, runway 05, 8,000. Runway 05, we check in, descent at 8,000, Air Canada 140. Roger. Hard defense, 6,000. 3,000, Jazz 995. Rouge 1900, contact tower, crossing curfew, 118.17. 187 cross curfew, Rouge 1900. Who descended? Direct Dart, Blue 6000, West Jet 25, Metro 7.
If you're just joining us, never mind the pressurization issue we've had.
Jazz 995, trending 0.
Just casually cruising with an open door. My buggy Fenix after today's update. Absolutely ruined my realism today. But what are you gonna do? I gotta do a fresh install. I think that's what it is. I should have done a fresh install.
Porter 360, turn left city 150, and descend 3,000. 150 down to 3,000 for feet. Roger. Yeah, sorry, I missed the altitude. 4,000. Present heading 4,000. Let's check. 2507. Next in the 142 is the level at 8,000. Traffic currently at about your 11 o'clock, 9 miles northwest bound 737. Restricted 1,000 people out. Okay, we're looking for Canada 142. Jazz 995, contact tower 1835. 1835, Jazz 995, deal.
We got around 300 miles to go till top of descent. Not that bad. Cruising pretty quickly today, 0.8. So if I go manage speed, oh, it looks like it's not buggy now. It seems to be working now. But I'm still gonna want to go faster though, so I'm gonna go Mach 0.8. I just wanted to see if it's still bugging. And guys, if you're just joining, I'd really appreciate it if you smash the like button and support the channel.
360, speed is your discretion. Contact tower, crossing curfew, 118.7. Speed our discretion, crossing curfew, over tower border, 360.
So,
Skies 4630, proceed direct to Delta, intercept the localizer, runway 05.
direct Delta.
Roger.
Everybody is donning masks today since our door popped open. I'm gonna take a screenshot for memories. Screenshot. Look at that.
Ebird 99 Heavy, arrival range 05, altitude 3036, 9000. 9000, 3036, 05.
Screenshot.
Okay, we'll start down quickly, down to 4,000, describe restrictions Air Canada 142.
Reset jet, what's going on, dude? It's a bug, don't worry, it's a bug. So the door popped open when I was lining up to depart. I closed it again, and then it popped open again when I took off. So everyone's donning their masks. We're all pretty much going to be dead if we run out of oxygen. But no problem. I hope you had a great Thursday, Reset Jet. Welcome, welcome. Are we carrying skydivers tonight? Honestly, right? No, I think Reset Jet. I think the issue is an update got released for the Fenix, and instead of doing a fresh install, I did an over-the-top install. And you know what? It was working perfectly fine on any other previous updates because I never do fresh installs except when I do the Block 2. But aside from that, I always just do an over-the-top install and it's fine. But for whatever reason, it just didn't sit well with my Fenix today. So it's been acting up. It's been buggy. So I told chat, I'm like, can we just ignore the pressurization issue? We'll just don our masks and we'll keep trooping on to Toronto. Look at this, cabin altitude is 37,000 feet, so not good, not good. It's not even a 737 max. But what are you gonna do? In real, it lasts 10 to 15 minutes. No, exactly, I know. It's just enough time to get down to 10,000 feet, but we're just gonna pretend for sim purposes that we have a lot of oxygen. Who are we kidding? We're all already dead. We're all already dead. But I don't feel too bad about it, Gary, because I don't think it's my fault. It was just the aircraft being buggy. So last thing I wanted to do is land back at Kansas City just for the same shit to happen again. So I'm like, let's just ignore that.
Bravo, good evening, Air Canada 936 with you, level 7,000 via Boston. Air Canada 936, Ryan, ultimate.
Yeah, we didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. I didn't see anything if you didn't see anything. I'm definitely going to do a fresh install after this. Let me just pin the airport chart, the 10-9 chart. So we're doing 6 left. We're gonna probably vacate Delta 3 to Terminal 1. And we're arriving from the west via the Nuber 6 for 6 left.
366, is that on a glide path?
Yeah, we've been in the air for 48 minutes. The oxygen's definitely depleted, but oh well. I tried to don my mask, but it's not modeled. It's modeled in the Flight Factor 757. You can literally just put on your mask in X-plane and it works. But nowhere for me to wear this. No cigarette disposal.
American 142, turn left, 709 intercept, clear out approach from a 05, reduce speed 1709. 090, load at 1700. Roger.
Good news is we're not too far from top of drop. We're about 240 out. We're going over Lake, what is it? With Chicago, what was it? Lake Michigan? I think we're flying over Lake Michigan right now. Yeah, we're approaching Lake Michigan. So not too far until we enter Cleveland Center airspace. Let me show you guys. So, we departed Kansas City. We are approaching, we're just passing, we're Abeam O'Hare, Air Canada Air Canada 230. Cleveland Center, we might pass by their airspace just for a little bit, and then we'll be off to Toronto Center. We got Toronto approach online. We don't have tower online yet, but we have approach online. Hopefully tower and ground will come online as well. So that's that. Let's see if we can see Chicago. Well, it's a little hazy. I don't see the Windy City. But yeah, I'll show you guys. Let me see if I could find what happened on departure for whoever missed it.
Russia 2663, arrival for 06 left, altitude 3036, descend to 8000. 8000, Roger, over 06 left.
So it was... We set up, everything was normal. We taxied out. Okay, right here. When I went to line up, I think it was right here where I'm like, why is the door opening?
Boeing 7431 to 74000.
74000, Boeing 7431.
Yeah, right here. You see that? It said door for... Hold on, let me put the sound on.
Charles 97, descend 3000, no delay down, please. Request visual approach from 06 left. 3000, no delay down, for the approach. Roger.
Look at this.
85, Canadian Air 1096.
What a lineup. As soon as I complimented my own lineup, it's like
door
forward cabin, probably a bug. Probably a bug. See, I called it. Because it was like the second time that had happened. It was never opened, but it just opened by itself. That's not a good sign. I called it. I called it. I'm like, that's not a good sign. Config. Test again. Okay, sure. It's acting a little bit buggy, to be honest. Yup. See, door was closed. Free shot here. Door was closed. For whoever doesn't believe me, door was closed. The door just randomly popped open by itself, and it's not even a 737 MAX. So then we went ahead and took off. Takeoff was normal. We had a lot of crosswind from the left side, as you can see. Let her fly. It was almost full right rudder, and then you crab into the wind, crab into the huge wind. Pause the rate. Get up. Everything was normal. Nav check. Hold your ears. I think right here look, the door's open again. What the heck? Why does the door keep coming open? Oh man. Anyways, fly the aircraft. I think that's a bug. 1,000 feet. Thrust climb out of thrust. And the rest is history. Unfortunately. She's being buggy today. Alright, let me see if I have ATIS in range. Not yet. We got London ATIS in range, Charlie Yankee X-ray uniform, and Cleveland's in range, but not yet. Toronto. Oh well.
Russia 2652 to 74,000.
74,000.
Sunwing 7431, car rating 300.
Heading 300, sunwing 7431.
And our descent estimation today was beautiful. So the top of drop, calculated by the make do, is matching my manual calculation exactly. The fixturing I put. That's always good. So let's see. I think we're pretty much ready for the approach. We've entered the approach data.
Heading 090 and a step to split off range 05. Heading 090 degrees south.
We did our calculation for landing. Auto brakes low will work just fine.
Air Canada 463. Contact Roger.
Looking forward to some hand flying today.
2447, Air Canada 463.
Today. Boeing 7431, heading 330 to 73,000.
330 to 73,000, 431.
63 to 78,000.
78,000, Air Canada 463.
Boeing 7431, continuing 030 and a step to Philadelphia, right turn 060.
030 for the intercept, 06 left, sunwing 7431.
Roger, accept the approach.
Accept the approach, sunwing 7431.
Alright, just passing Lake Michigan now.
581, now with you leveling 11,000 with Oscar. Push that 2581 heavy, arrival for 06 left, Delta 3036 at 8,000, no restriction. 8,000, no restriction.
Alright, good to know they're doing 06 left in real life.
Arrival Charlie Foxtrot number rectangle 16-3, 11,000 with Oscar. Charlie Foxtrot.
When are you going to Europe? Sunday. Sunday, Skywise. I'm going to Italy.
For 5 and down to 9,000. Block 45 heavy, arrival range 05.
Looking forward to it.
Oscar. Block 45, descend of 1,000. Flush jet 2581, electric, Darpu, descend of 6,000. Left turn Darpu.
Flying over UK? Let's see.
Speedbird 99. Contact channel 187.
I think I can exactly answer your question. Hold on.
Good night.
I shall answer your question right now. We'll see if we fly over UK.
Block 45, reduce you to 220 now. November Victor Tango. Contact arrival 1447. 2447. November Victor Tango. Good day, lot 45. Contact arrival 1447.
So the route it typically takes.
Tango arrival below, send 8,000.
Nope. No, I'm not. So
Roger.
UK's over here. We're flying south of UK. We're entering land, like entering land over France. So we're gonna go past Monaco. That's gonna be beautiful. Nice. And they were vectored a lot last time, so vectored backwards and then straight in. 16 right at Rome. They went to the satellite terminal, and you got to take the monorail, I believe, to the main terminal. But sometimes they park here as well. I would love it if you flew over top of where I stayed. Could have tracked you and watched you fly over. Yeah, but I don't know if at like 37,000 or 35,000 feet how much you'll see anyway. Right? You're in Edinburgh, right? Is it Edinburgh or Edinburgh? I've heard both. Edinburgh or Edinburgh? Like, bruh.
Arrival, good evening. It's Rouge 1545, 14,000, sending 11,000 information on. Rouge 1545, arrival, runway 6 left, percent up, Rouge 1545. Watch that, 26, rating 030, split out.
It's probably so green north of Edinburgh. Yeah, Scotland's probably so green, right? Let's have a look at Scotland.
Watch that, 25, 81.
Ooh. Looks pretty much like London.
Present heading down to 4,000.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm bored at work, my hobby is to just go on Google Maps and just check out different countries like this.
Set 90,000 speed 220.
Go north on that map, let's see.
Toronto arrival, good evening, coming 4437, reaching 11,000.
Perth.
Going 443.
Where's Perth?
06 left, Southwest 8036, it is Oscar.
I see Dundee, Aberdeen. Oh, Perth, right here. Is this where you are? Nice. Yeah, all old school buildings. It looks just like London in a way. Not that I've ever been, but.
Aircraft 264, speed 210 knots now. Going at 210 aircraft 264. Can we do 213 or so? Aircraft 264, yeah, that's approved.
Oh, I like how it's kind of hills. It's up. Any city that has elevation changes, I find it so fun. Toronto is all flat. It's so boring. That's why I love like hills, like California, San Fran. Anywhere with hills, I love. Little town in Scotland. Farm foods. I guess that's your version of our food basics and Loblaws here.
Going 4437 to left, sharp to the set of 6,000.
Oh, you guys have a lot of roundabouts. I love roundabouts because I hate traffic lights. You don't have to wait with roundabouts. But here, people in like Canada, they don't know how to drive with roundabouts. They all just like stop indefinitely. I'm like, go, go. No one's like, if a car is like just entering here, this guy would stop. I'm like, go, man. By the time he gets here, like you're gone. But they're just so scared. They're not used to roundabouts here.
West 2581, rating 030, NSF, split out, right wing, heading 030,
Ah, good old Renault.
06 to the left.
We don't have those here.
Roger, set the approach.
It looks like there's a lot of rain. It's like very rainy, huh? Yeah, everywhere I look, it's like cloudy. They just stop or decide to pull out in front of you. Oh, so it's the same thing there, huh? I thought there'd be a little bit more accustomed to roundabouts. Let's check out Aberdeen. Looks like a nice coastal town. This looks just like Perth. Ooh, the cobblestone streets.
November Victor Tango, expect your base turn around.
Let's see how that compares to Jolly London. Oh, I think Cleveland Center. Hold on, Cleveland Center is contacting me. 119.875. Okay, hold on, guys. 119.875.
44 and 317, present heading, descend 4000.
Present heading, descending 4000, coming 4437.
Let me pause ATC here. Cleveland Center, hello, Air Canada 230, flight level 370.
Air Canada 230, Cleveland Center, hello, squad, then.
Let's give him a flash.
Flight level 280 with you.
Air Canada 180, Cleveland Center, hello, squad.
Oh, he just dropped a with you. With you.
Squad guide then.
Air Canada 230, radar contact 80 west of Flint, flight level.
Air Canada 230, thanks. He said Flynn. Not sure which VOR that is. 80 west of Flynn.
Cleveland Center, Cooktown 1 with you, flight level
71, Cleveland Center, hello.
Oh, Flynn, okay, Foxtrot November,
Air
maybe
Canada
that's why.
180, radar contact 34 northeast of climb maintain flight level.
Air Canada 180, could you repeat that?
Your radar contact climb maintain flight level 280.
Radar contact, maintain flight level 280. Air Canada 180.
And guys, if you haven't already, really appreciate it if you smash that like button. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps the stream get shared with more people. I'd really appreciate it.
Cleveland Center, Cooktown 1 with you, flight level 380.
Let me get the YYZ ATIS now, 120825. So we're going to monitor ATIS on COM 2. Let's make sure they're doing 6 left on VATSIM as well.
Visibility 15. Flight clear. Temperature 6. 2.9 of 7. Altimeter 3035. Primary ISR approach ILS runway 06 left.
Perfect, 06 left. That's what they're doing in real life, and that's what we're set up for. 06 left it is.
Simultaneous parallel approach is in effect. Departure runway 05. Voice advisory.
Alright, so 06 left, altimeter 3035.
Unable to accept an Aviation approach in form ATC. See some small bird activity in the Toronto International area. Inform ATC that you have information. Romeo.
Information Romeo.
Toronto International Information Romeo weather at 2300 Zulu.
Okay, so 49 minutes old.
Visibility 15. Light clear. Temperature 6. 2.9 of 7. Altimeter 3035. Primary ISR
It's the same thing.
ILS runway 06 left.
Temperature.
Yankee or ILS runway 05. Simultaneous parallel approach is in effect. Departure runway 05. Voice advisory. Aircraft filed a Nav Yankee approach equipped but unable to accept a Nav Yankee approach in form ATC. See some small bird activity
6 degrees.
in the Toronto International area.
Altimeter
Inform
3035,
ATC that
okay.
you have information. Romeo.
Roger, Romeo is on board. Beautiful, 120 miles out from Top of Drop.
Cleveland Center, Cooktown.
And Toronto Center is going to be 125775.
Cleveland Center, Delta 1111 makes it. Cleveland Center?
Cleveland Center? Is that you?
Cleveland Center, are you here?
Cleveland Center, Delta 1694, holding short 2 and right at Detroit.
Looks like he's actually not here. So pretty straightforward arrival. No restrictions other than 7,220 knots for ICBAT.
Cleveland Center, Delta 11, 2 and right at Detroit.
Let me just brief up the approach. So we're approaching from the west, from Money, and we're going to be expecting a straight in, ILS 6 left. Toronto ILS 6 left. Chart dated 28th of April 23, that's why we're not using it for real navigation. It's a year old. It has a localizer frequency of 109.1, India Juliet Sierra, and 057 on the course. India Juliet Sierra 109.1057 is in the RadNav tuned in. Will be tuned in.
1111, do you copy?
We're going to be joining from the arrival to Fayol, which is 10 miles out from the localizer, 9.9 miles out from the localizer, and glide slope intercepts at Vepna, 2,000 feet, ILS minimums of 735, Barrow, that's set. If we have to go miss, it's going to be climb to 1100, heading 057, so runway heading 1100, then climbing right turn to intercept the 102 radio outbound from YYZ VOR to Tudog, and it's going to be a direct entry into the hold. So that's our brief. ILS 6 left is briefed up.
Delta 1694? Yes sir, Delta 1694. Actually, 1 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 2 and right, Delta 1694. Aircraft 382 leaving my airspace to the west at Southline for confusion approved. Coke 71 Cleveland Center, how do you read?
I read you 5 by 5, close enough.
Yep, I have the line clear as well.
Alright.
Right, line up and wait.
That's the Delta 1111.
At the 1111, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 2 and right, Delta 1111.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking on behalf of Air Canada. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this service to Toronto, and we apologize about the door popping open after takeoff, and I understand most of you are not conscious anymore, but if anybody is still out there and listening to us, I'd like to thank you for joining Air Canada. We're gonna start our descent for Toronto in about 10 minutes. Cabin crew will come around to make sure your seatbelts are secured with your seats in the most upright position and tray table stowed. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight and follow the cabin crew's instructions at all times. We should have you down on the ground in Toronto in about half an hour, and the weather is clear down in Toronto in 6 degrees centigrade. Again, on behalf of Air Canada, your cabin crew, and your first officer, this is Captain Sippo. I'd like to thank you for flying with us, and I hope you join us again. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival if you're still conscious. Thank you. Alright, that probably fell on deaf ears because everybody passed out from the oxygen deprivation. That's fine.
1111 RNF winners, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF winners, 2 and right, clear for takeoff.
That's 2476, runway 21 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 2 and right, up 2476.
That's 1694 right.
Yeah, nice straight in.
Say again, Delta 1694. So that's 1694 radar contact, see altitude passing. Passing 2,400 for Delta 1694. you. Climb maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, Delta 1694.
Delta 2476 RNF Jolu, Romeo 21 right clear for takeoff.
RNAV Jolu, 21 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2176.
Radar contacts.
Zapper doesn't, doesn't.
Yes, sir. Delta 1. Thing.
I lost you. I couldn't hear it.
What's your altitude passing?
Sir, 4,000, sir.
Delta 1111, thank you. 2,000, that will be a final.
Clear to 17,000, Delta 1111.
Delta 1111, you need to listen up. Clear to climb, maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Okay, 12,000, I'm sorry, it was a bit broken.
Alright, I'm going to bring it down a little bit, Mach 0.78. Haven't been given any speed restrictions by ATC, so...
Delta 20. Their contacts, the altitude.
Passing 1,300, Delta 2476.
At 2476, thank you. Climb, maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 2476.
Delta 1694, you can climb, you don't have to follow this anymore. Climb, maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain 330, Delta 1694.
ATIS should update top of the hour in about a couple minutes. We got traffic 1,000 feet above us.
18 cross
20 miles.
And maintain flight level 310.
It's too far to see. Oh my god, what a shit show on frequency today.
Air Canada 230 cross box and maintain flight level 310.
Cross box at and maintain flight level 310, Air Canada 230. Alright, box 310. So let's go down. And
TW 93, sir.
Say again for 94.
Cleveland now, temperature 3030.
3030, thanks, TW 94.
Cleveland Center, good evening. JetBlue 6388, 22,000, flight level 220 for 230.
Cleveland Center, hello, climb, maintain flight level 370.
370 from JetBlue 6388.
And Delta 1694, delete speed restriction.
Delete speed restriction for Delta 1694.
Delta 1111.
I'm gonna get rid of this fixed ring now. Don't need it anymore.
Delta 1111, delete speed restriction.
Delete speed restriction, Delta 1111.
Select ATA18, round to 125.77.
Contact our rotation at 125.77, FedEx ATA18.
Air Canada 1825.77.
Was that for Air Canada 188?
Yes, sir. Air Canada to 125.77, 25.
One more time, keep cutting out.
125.77.
125.775, Air Canada 188.
310. About to level off here.
Air Canada 2, Toronto Center 12.
Toronto Center 125775 for Air Canada 230. Good day.
Air Canada 188.
Air Canada 188, all correct, thank you. Continue to descend to 11,000 to Toronto, altimeter 3035.
Continue to descend to 110,000. Sorry, what was the altimeter?
Altimeter 3035.
Altimeter 3035, Air Canada 188.
One Lima Papa, proceed direct Alexi.
Direct Alexi, 1 Lima Papa.
Toronto Center, hello, Air Canada 230, flight level 310 for box.
Air Canada 230, Toronto Center, hello, Toronto Formation, Romeo, plan runway 06 left.
Okay, plan runway 06 left, Air Canada 230.
1 Lima Papa, contact center 119 or that's
Right.
good.
119 or
I'm going to see one more time if we have an updated weather information.
Air Canada 2301 ready, descend flight level 240.
Okay, when ready, descend flight level 240, Air Canada 230.
Air Canada 430, unfortunately, Montreal Center's offline, surveillance service terminates, change runway, good day.
Change runway, thank you, this is Air Canada 430.
Okay, let's go open descent. Weather, Toronto. So information still looks like it's Romeo, but yeah, it's the same thing. 140 at 8, 6 degrees, 30, 35. 140 at 8. We'll update the winds. Alright, cool. I got a question in the performance approach base. It's asking for barrow. Is the barrow the same thing as the QNH? So the barrow is going to be this one. It's your height above the above mean sea level. 735 feet would be the barometric pressure, based on the barometric pressure. The 200 is based on your radio altimeter. So you want to enter this one.
Could you call out
The one in bold, that's your barrow minimum in the approach
Air Canada 188,
page.
yep, the Toronto altimeter 3035, 3035.
3035, Air Canada 188.
Alright, boys and girls, I think I'm ready to take this bad boy, hand fly it. Let's do a little fun hand fly action. Alright.
Delta 4741 heavy, contact Cleveland Center 119.87 today.
No problem.
Toronto Center, Delta 1111 is at 12,000
Autopilot
feet.
off.
We are approximately 12 miles south of Luca.
Delta 1111, Toronto Center, hello, the London altimeter 3031.
3031, Delta 1111.
Alright, let's do it. My aircraft. Smash the like button for the hand phone approach. If only our door wasn't open. Coming over the lake. Beautiful. Alright, level 240. We got traffic in sight above us. Roger. Eric, I think you're coming half an hour after me, dude. So I think it's a little bit, I gotta wait a little bit, but let me know how far out you are. I gotta go eat dinner with my girlfriend wants dinner after this.
FedEx 8818, continue to descend to 8,000, this run altimeter 3035.
3035, continue to descend 8,000, FedEx 8818.
Air Canada 188, contact Toronto arrival 132.8 today.
132.8, Air Canada 188, have a good day.
Air Canada 230, descend at 7,000, level by ICBAT, the Toronto altimeter 3035.
Descent on 7,000, level by ICBAT for Air Canada 230, thanks.
Good afternoon, Toronto Center, American 166, passing 11,000.
Alright, we're about
flight level 220.
80 out from ICBAT. You want to be at 7,000, we have 17 to lose. Yeah, we'll start a gentle descent.
Delta 1111, contact center 190.3, good day.
119.3 by.
Beautiful. Down to 7,000 we go. Slowly bring the speed back. We'll do 300 for now. Sun's starting to go down too. A little sunset arrival into Toronto. Altimeter 3035. And 132.8 for approach is already dialed in.
What's the planned speed?
Love Toronto Thursdays.
FedEx 8818, I apologize, it's a bit muffled there. What's your planned speed in the descent?
I'm at 290 FedEx 8818.
FedEx 8818, right. Air Canada 230, speed 280 knots or less in the descent.
280 or less in the descent, Air Canada 230. Alright, let's go. Thrust auto, open descent.
American 166, contact Cleveland Center 119.3, good day.
119.2, American 166, good day.
And ICBAT, you want to be at 220 knots.
119.875.
119.875, American 166.
Correct, sorry about that.
Oh, good, see you.
Yeah.
Alright, 280 in the descent.
Center, Delta 2233, currently holding 15,000.
Delta 2233, Toronto Center, hello, climb, flight level 230.
Climb 230, Delta 2233.
We got 24 knots from the left, we're crabbing into check. So we said 280 or less in the descent.
Air Canada 459, Toronto Center, hello, block it up.
Alright, we got 13,000 feet to lose. That's 39, 40 out. Yeah, we're good for 7,000 by
now you're identified. The climb
by ICBAT.
800, continue to climb, flight level 260, welcome.
I wonder if they're going to vector us into Toronto or they're just going to go straight in as we're planning. Smash the like button for this hand-flown arrival. Altimeter 3035.
Charles Center, good evening, Delta 5028, 12,500 for flight level 230.
Delta 5028, Charles Center, hello, welcome. FedEx 8818, proceed direct to ICBAT.
ICBAT, FedEx 8818.
Alright, 3035 set 3 times. 10,000 to go for ICBAT. Looks good. Nice beautiful sunset. Alright, 9,000 feet to lose. We're still 40 out from ICBAT. Not looking too bad. Winds are pretty calm, only 15 knots from the left.
Delta 2233, contact Cleveland Center 119.875, good day.
Contact Cleveland Center 119.875, thank you.
Beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness, screenshot. I know I'm hand flying, but I have to. It's too nice not to. Screenshot.
Toronto Center, good evening, Air Canada 1456 is with you at 12,000 for 230.
Air Canada 1456, Toronto Center, hello, welcome. Air Canada 230, reduce the speed to 220 knots.
Then 220 knots for Air Canada 230.
FedEx 8818, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, FedEx 8818.
Air Canada 459, trying information is Sierra, plan runway 06 left.
6 left, thank you, 459.
170 at 5 knots, altimeter 3035. That's information Sierra. Okay, sky clear. Alright, we're looking for a VAP of 140 knots. Alright. Down to 7,000 we go. Look at
Connect
that.
8818, contact Toronto arrival 132.8, good day.
132.8, thank you, sir.
Delta 5028, Toronto.
Delta 5028.
Delta 1528, waiting for Cleveland Center to come back up. They had a few issues. Once I hand you over to them, they'll give you a further climb.
Sounds good to me, Delta 5028.
Anybody still alive back there? Owls, what's going on, dude?
Air Canada 230, contact arrival 132.8, thanks for the help.
32.8 Air Canada, 230, thanks.
You are number 5.
Number 5, Lima Romeo Golf.
What's your 342 going on?
Toronto arrival, hello, Air Canada, 230, descending out of 9,500, speed 220 knots, 7,000 for ICBAT, with information Sierra.
Air Canada 220 arrival, good evening, runway 06 left, altimeter 3035, thank you for Sierra. Descend 5,000.
Okay, 06 left, 3035 down to, was it 5,000 for Air Canada 230?
Air Canada 230, permitted descend 5,000.
Okay, down to 5,000, Air Canada 230.
Air Canada 188, wind 170 at 5, clear land runway 06.
So Owls, we had an interesting little mishap. I downloaded the Fenix update today, and for whatever reason I didn't have time to do fresh install. I just did a over-the-top install, and for whatever reason the door is buggy. So the door opened when I lined up to depart, and then I closed it, and the door opened again in after takeoff. So everyone's dead. Passenger masks are on, but it's a bug. Look at this. But aside from that, yeah, it's been a good stream. How was your flight lesson?
And go ahead, Air Mexico 617.
Mexico 617, you are cleared to Mexico City.
Yeah, it's a bug, dude. It was even like the managed speed mode wasn't working properly. It was like bugging up, down. So I had to do selected speed the whole time. But
Alright, for the Mexico City, it's going to be the...
So we've had a hell of an evening.
Flight plan route. Start 105, clock 2.
Had a great day of flying. Nice, man.
Mexico 617, read back this correct question. Target discretion, call back ready for taxi.
Alright, we'll call back for the taxi here. Mexico 617.
Alright, down to 5,000 we go.
Back at 818, from present heading cleared for the ILS runway 05, not below 4,000, adult establish on neglect.
Report 05, report establish, FedEx 18.
Just popping in, eating dinner. Alright, enjoy your dinner, dude. So, take care. Thanks for popping in, man.
United 275, I have your clearance when ready.
Ready to copy, 275.
United 275, clear to Cleveland via the Ankle 5 departure. Flight plan route, departure runway 05, squawk 2234.
Our clear to Cleveland is filed due to the Ankle 5 departure, squawk 2235, and we'll expect number 5 for departure.
Our field should be somewhere in front of us.
United 275, correction, squawk 2234.
2234 from squawk 275.
United 275, rear back to spec, portion target discretion, call back for taxi.
WestJet 1911, ready for taxi instructions.
WestJet 1911, runway 05, altimeter 3035. Taxi via Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, cross 15 left, 15 right.
Altimeter 3035, taxi via Alpha, Sierra, Echo, Golf, Hotel, cross 15 left and 15 right. WestJet 1911.
Beautiful.
Again, 180, I'm just not too sure where I am here on the taxiway. Did you tell me where to go?
Again, 180, no problem at all. We make a slight lift there onto Alpha, taxi via Alpha, Alpha Lima, apron is your discretion.
Alright, passing over Iqbal.
Alpha Lima, Air Canada 180.
Beautiful sunset.
Toronto arrival, FedEx 8818. Sorry, I don't have the log, but I can make the visual approach.
FedEx 8818, roger, clear for the visual report for runway 05.
Clear for the visual approach for 05, FedEx 8818.
FedEx 8818, actually wind is 170 at 5, clear for land runway 05.
Clear for land 05, FedEx 8818.
Departure, United 1011, shoulder tango, ready for taxi.
1011, then double check if transponder for me is mode Charlie, squawking 2237.
Okay, we'll check squawking 2237, United 1011.
Canada 230 from present heading clear for the ILS runway 06 left, now below 5,000 until established on the grid.
Okay, present heading clear for the ILS 06 left and not below 5,000 until established on the glide for Air Canada 230, thanks.
And Air Canada 230 from here, speed is your discretion.
Speed of discretion, Air Canada 230. Flaps 1.
From the departure, United 1011, and we are squawking 2237.
Alright, low captured. So not below 5,000 until on the glide.
United 1011, runway 05, altimeter 3035. Apron is your discretion, then taxi via Alpha, Hotel.
Roger, runway 05, altimeter 3035, per my discretion, then taxi Alpha, Hotel, United 1011.
Toronto Air Transat 1531, radio check.
Air Transat 1531 on arrival,
Here comes glide slope. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing.
Requesting IM4 clearance to destination, please. We have Sierra.
Aircraft 1531 Roger, stand by for your clearance, your number 4.
Okay, India Juliet Sierra 109.1 identified, not below 5,000, so we're gonna catch the glide slope first and then go down. Okay, flaps 2 is 200 knots, so we're good. Speed check. We're about half a dot from glide slope. Give me flaps 2.
JetBlue 637 on Rumble, if you're trying to contact me, I'm seeing a key up, but I'm not getting voice.
Alright, glide slope star. Captured.
And departure, system 7 out of here.
13 out, check.
Mexico 617, runway 05, altimeter
Mr. Approach altitude 3,100.
15 left, 15 right.
Alpha Hotel, cross both
Set.
5005, Air Mexico 67.
Air Canada 863, I have your clearance when you're ready.
Ready to copy for 863.
Air Canada 863 cleared to Boston via the Kepler 3 departure, bump transition, light land up. Departure runway 05, squawk 2222.
Alright, clear to Boston, kept up 3 departure bump with transition, then it's filed, we'll plan runway 05 and 2222 on the squawk for Canada 863.
Canada 863, you're back to script, pushing start your discretion, call back ready for taxi.
Air Canada 863, thanks.
Toronto approach at 214 Echo Sierra, we're coming back down to 3,000 direct X1.
Alright, give me final approach speed.
Remember 214 Echo Sierra, good evening. Current address for Pearson is Sierra, altimeter is 3035.
That's 3035, 214 Echo Sierra.
Air Canada 230, wind 170 at 5, clear to land runway 06 left.
Clear land runway 06 left, Air Canada 230.
2,500.
Check.
Toronto approach, Air Canada 319 is holding short of 05.
Gear down.
Air Canada 319, line up runway 05.
Line up 05, Air Canada 319.
Flaps 3. Speed check.
Air Canada 942, I have your clearance when you're ready.
Air Canada 942, ready to copy.
Flaps full.
Air Canada 942, you're clear to Bermuda Island via the Kepler 3 departure, bump transition, light plan route. Departure runway 05, squawk 2211.
Clear to Bermuda, kept a 3 departure, bump a transition, runway 05, squawking 2211 for Canada 942.
Air Canada 942, you're back to script, push start your
Alright,
discretion.
ECAM level landing, no blue cabin is ready. Landing checklist complete.
Toronto, Air Canada 800, how are we doing?
And replay.
Air Canada 800, you're next up.
Thank you.
Everybody's snoozing back there because we all ran out of oxygen, but like I said, let's ignore that. Beautiful arrival into Toronto this evening. What a way to end off a week of streaming, guys.
Toronto arrival, get 866, Skycraft 733 with you, 3000, heading 250.
SkyWise, you know what I mean? Everyone's dead.
Aircraft 733 Toronto, good evening. Secure bump to Pearson. Would you prefer the north runway, or is it still good for you?
We can take 24.
Beautiful flight otherwise, though.
Grab 24 right, 24 left. Or sorry, sorry, you're landing east. Okay, we could grab 6 left from you there, and we're going Sky Service midfield, and what else? Yeah.
Roger, runway 06.
Okay, 1,000 check, stabilized, Mr. Approach altitude 3,100 set, check.
Maintain presence, heading and altitude.
Okay, maintain presence, heading and altitude, and we can grab the visual for 6 left for Skycraft 733.
Skycraft 733, Roger, you can't sign for the visual.
If you had to report the number of souls on board right now, what would you say?
Report airborne, wind 170.
154 souls on board.
Clear for takeoff 05, and we'll call when airborne.
Oh, well, if they're dead.
approach United 275, push out at gate.
One soul on board. I'm just gonna assume I have enough oxygen, Gary.
United 275, double check your transponder for me, with Charlie 2234.
500.
500 check.
Confirm 2234 for United 275.
Yes, 5, thank you. I see it now, runway 05, altimeter 3035, apron is your discretion, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
100 above.
Or taxi 05 via Alpha Hotel, apron is your discretion, United 275.
Minimum.
Landing.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Bravo, good evening, Air Canada 459, 165 for 130.
Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. God damn it.
Canada 459 on Rebel, good evening.
Not a good landing.
Altimeter 3035, Sierra is current. Descend 8,000.
8,000, we have Sierra.
I flared a little bit too much, too early.
Air Canada 459. Toronto Port, Air Canada.
All right. Manual braking. It is what it is. Welcome down to Toronto. That was a lot of concentration. I think
Good evening, runway 06 left, altimeter
probably the drag from the door. Hey, maybe. I mean, you never know with the Fenix. It didn't feel right. That's for sure, Scott. It didn't feel right.
And Toronto approach, Air Canada 319 is passing 3,400.
All right. Sorry about the firm landing, folks, but you're all dead anyway.
319, you're identified.
You're all dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Welcome down to Toronto.
Level 230.
Direct mobile, climbing flight level 230 for Air Canada 319.
Yeah, it felt a little bit different because I didn't flare any.
And 319, correction, climb 15,000.
I didn't flare any, like in terms of the timing of my flare, it wasn't that much different than usual. Okay, chrono.
WestJet 1911, holding short, runway 05.
WestJet 1911, report airborne, wind 170 I-5, clear for takeoff, runway 05.
Report when airborne, clear for takeoff, runway 05, WestJet 1911.
Toronto approach, good evening. Air Canada 108 with Sierra, IFR Calgary.
Air Canada 10 Toronto Rebel, good evening. Sum for the clearance, you are number 4.
Good evening, Air Canada 8544, gate 80. We have.
They wouldn't have been able to clap anyway, so no point for going for the butter. Just wanted to set it down. No, I think I flared a little bit early. Or a little hard. And Air Canada 230 clear of runway 06 left at Charlie 3. We're going to Terminal 1.
Air Canada 230 straight ahead onto Delta Tango, airplanes your discretion.
Straight ahead Delta Tango, airplanes ours for Air Canada 230. Thanks for the ATC.
All
right. Well, there was a beautiful approach. It was a beautiful arrival, hand flown. The landing could have been smoother, but 1.2 something G's. I mean, it wasn't too crazy. In my books, anything lower than 1.3 G's is not a huge smash. But it felt a little hard. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it, but we'll take it though, regardless. A little nighttime arrival as part of our weekly tradition into Toronto.
Canada 863, Roger, contact tower actually just came online, 118.7.
Alright, I'll give tower a shot 18.7 for 863, I'll talk to you soon.
On approach, Air Transat 31, you want us to switch over to tower for clearance.
Roger, any aircraft that still stand by for clearance, I know there's about 5 of you guys now. If you're waiting for your IFR clearance, you can contact tower 118.7. Be patient with him, he's going to have to catch up.
No problem, do so. Air Transat 31.
Those waiting for taxi over to tower as well.
Alright, Delta Tango aprons are, so we're going to take a left here.
Affirmative, if you have your clearance, you're ready for your taxi instruction, you can contact tower as well.
Tower looks beautiful.
Air Canada 8544, gate 80. We have information Sierra QNH 3035. Request departure clearance to LaGuardia.
Again, 8544, you're still with Rebel. You can contact tower 118.7.
Thank you. Departure 214 Echo Sierra, you still want us at 3,000?
Skycraft 703 is turning final runway 06 left.
Skycraft 733, contact tower 18.7.
187, 733.
I think he's turning final 06 left.
Western 1911, currently airborne.
November 214 Echo Sierra, you can climb flight level 220.
Flight level 220, 214 Echo Sierra.
Close the doors, yes.
And
Look at that, doors closed.
Should I call tower for my clearance or stay with you?
You can contact tower for IFR clearance.
Roger.
Let's go park with all the other Air Canadas. Alright, aside from the door mishap, beautiful flight.
Toronto approach, American 425, descending 26,000 for 17.
I truly wondered, Scott, if the door thing being open did affect the timing for the flare or the landing at all. Maybe you're right. Need to get some sleep. Thanks for streaming. I enjoyed it. Take care, buddy. I'll see you in a couple weeks after I come back. CYYZ, cheers. Thanks for joining, man.
Toronto departure, this is WestJet 1911, currently airborne.
So hour and 15 minutes on the block time, or on the flight time.
Which at 1911, you're identified passing.
I'll take any of these gates here.
Turn right direct mobile, of course.
The tower looks so good in this scenery.
Right direct mobile, WestJet 1911.
Again, the 319 center is offline. You can switch over Unicom 122.8.
Over Unicom, thanks for the help. Air Canada 319.
Budget 1911, climb 15,000.
Flight level 150, WestJet 1911.
Budget 1911, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 230, WestJet 1911.
Parking brakes up.
Air Canada 459, descend 5,000.
Channel 5, Air Canada 459.
Oh yeah, I gotta start GSX again. Start Kutal for Microsoft, yes. Let's wait for N1 less than 5. Beautiful. Oh, come on, GSX. Always giving me shit. Beacon lights off. Seatbelt signs off.
Mexico 617 Heavy from Rebel, you're identified, climb 7,000.
7,000, Air Mexico 617.
There we go. There you have it. Screenshot.
Air Canada 6112, reduced speed 180.
Down to 180, 6112.
Air Canada 459, descend 3,000.
No, 3 Air Canada 459.
Let's do a screenshot from here as well. With the tower in the background, that is a juicy screenshot. Ho ho ho. That looks good.
November 214 Echo Sierra, center is offline, over to Unicom 122.8.
Over to Unicom 214 Echo Sierra. Thanks for all your help tonight. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Mexico 617 Heavy, turn right direct mobile on course.
Right turn direct mobile, Air Mexico 617.
Don't think the tower's modeled though. Unfortunate. But the scenery itself looks so good. This looks so realistic.
Alright, let's go 617, climb 15,000.
That's where I'll be going on Sunday. Beautiful. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, except the door situation and the hard landing. Aside from those two, everything else was pretty good. Wait, that's not me, is it? Where am I? There we go.
Air Canada 459, turn right heading at 330.
300, Canada 459.
GSX just crapping out. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect off VATSIM. Peace. Might as well just run the replay. Let's see the landing rate one more time. So it was, what was that, 3 something? That was pretty freaking hard. 348, ouch. But 127 online, I saw between 1 to 1.3 Gs is acceptable. So we were right at the cusp of that. But let's see what Sim Toolkit Pro said. 383, 0.98 Gs, that makes no sense. On center line though, at least, touchdown zone. So it was a legal landing. Smoothness is a secondary thing. Let's turn it up. And let's go here. Oh no, it's panel states over here. Set the flaps for departure and ground spoilers armed. Let's see the smasher. Alright, let's light it up as well. Let's have a look. Highway 401. Alright, let's see if, from the passenger's point of view, if it was that hard. Yeah, we ballooned. That's what happened. We ballooned. Yeah, it seemed kind of hard. But not too crazy. I mean, still within the realm of realistic landing in real life. A harder realistic landing. Yeah, I flared too early or maybe a little hard, so we went back up and smashed. This has happened many times before. But I really do wonder if the door being open affects the flight model. Screenshot. I need a screenshot emoji. Yeah, right here. Flared a little bit hard, went back up, ballooned. I just held it, and we dropped. It wasn't that bad. Not that bad. Alright guys, I'll see you after I'm back. Appreciate everybody who was in chat today. Scott, Gary, Alex, Eric, Reset Jet, CYYZ Aviation, Owls. You guys are awesome. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Enjoy the rest of the replay and take care guys. See ya. I'm out.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. Electric Boogaloo.